Okay. So our next singer was Alanna.
Yes.
Congratulations, Alanna. Like, double congratulations, sis. Like,
Congratulations.
there you go. And she get
Yes.
married. That was very
Yes.
Baltimore of me. I
Let's
said
get
married.
married. Hey.
Sometimes it comes out, y'all. Sometimes
Married.
it comes
Hey,
out.
yes it does.
Because I'm not
Yep.
that girl, Wicked. This is Elphaba's song.
He could be that boy. I'm not that girl. Elphaba.
And I was like, oh gosh, I don't want to cry tonight. Because I know what Alanna does. Did you hear Alana's just speaking voice? Her speaking voice is melodic. And I'm just like,
Yes, it is.
I can just listen to, like, she can do voiceovers.
Yes, she could.
I said, you can
1000%.
tell it's just a special voice. I just want to make a quick statement and then I'm just going to leave it there. If you are familiar with Wicked, you got to understand a song like this, and Elphaba, the role of Elphaba hits different when a woman of color is singing it. Point blank, period. And Steph, being a woman of color, I know can really relate. There's something that hits different when a song like this is performed by a woman of color. That's what I'm going to say.
Okay. While we're there, I will say this as well. When she sings Defying Gravity, when Elphaba sings, Something Has Changed.
Yeah. I mean, it's like I said, Swartz. I can't with this song, and I said, I love that they brought an orchestra for her.
Come on, strings.
It was just in harp, everything.
Come on, strings.
There was first time I ever heard a pitch issue with Alanna. This is a very difficult song, sung by an impossible role in Elphaba, because you holler at the beginning of the show, then you got to bring it in, then you got to holler before Act 1 even ends, and then you got to holler some more. And that's the context of this show. So I didn't realize how difficult this particular song is, because a lot of people kind of
PhD.
It's just, I said, you know what it is about Alanna's voice? Even with the pitch issues, there is just heartbreak in her voice in the best way. There's another singer I'm going to talk about that with, but there's heartbreak in her voice. I said, Alanna, sis, and you'll learn this as you become more and more of a pro. If you don't have the note, all you got to do is speak the word. Like, you could have gone, girl. Don't feel like you need to sing the note, especially when you're live. Don't feel like, because I just felt like I was so excited for her on this song, but I just felt like the song may have been a little out of her range down versus up, because this song is rangy. I mean, it's an alto song, even though Elfa was not an alto technically. I mean, she's belting soprano, but this is a true alto. Like, it's just low. So I was a little disappointed, because I love Alanna's voice so much, but I could not get past some of the pitch issues on this song. Definitely.
Okay, so what I will say is that I didn't really hear pitch issues until at the end. So maybe that is a discrepancy between hearing it just with your regular ears and hearing it with your good ears. I would encourage you to hear it with your good ears and see if you hear a difference. I'll listen again and see if I hear a difference. She said that she wanted to have like a soundtrack voice, like sing soundtrack, sing movie. You can, girl. You do. Please do. And just like James said, you can do voiceovers too, because your voice in all of its forms is just gorgeous.
It relaxes me.
Yeah.
It relaxes.
Come on, peace. Come on, peace.
Like, I can take a deep breath when I hear you.
Exactly. It was interesting and really cool to hear that even live, she has that whisper, that airy filter over her voice, which again, it just invokes peace and calm. Oh, her vibrato at the beginning of that song. I was like, you better let that thing quiver. Oh goodness. she has a way of floating between her chest voice and her head voice just effortlessly. It kind of feels like water. It's so ooh,
Yeah,
ooh,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
she gave the emotion that the song needed. And I agree, James. It is I want these artists to understand that in the end, especially live, you get to choose what
I
you
knew you
do,
were going to say this.
okay?
That's why I pointed. That's why
You,
I pointed.
yeah, you get to choose what you do, and you get to make decisions about how you are going to perform this song to the best of your ability. Now,
And you know what you have?
I
You know
know
what you
that,
have on that particular day. We all know. We know our voices
yeah,
so intimately. We know when we're having a
and
40% day.
and even if you're not, we both know, James, being in rehearsal and being on stage is a totally different thing. So you could have it at rehearsal and not on the day just because of everything that you're giving physically and energy wise to this performance
I
in the
had a teacher say
moment.
that you lose
So
5 years of technique when you're doing something live for performance. You lose it.
1000%. And that the note that she hit at the end is probably the lowest note I have ever heard a woman attempt on this show ever. Okay? It's low. And I wish she would have, to your point, chosen to do something different. Either start it low and run it up, or just speak it, or something like that.
Or find a note
Artists,
in
you
the chord progression. Like find a note in the chord, you know?
exactly.
And those
Yeah.
are the
So
tricks that we learned that come with
always
experience, right,
remember.
Steph? I mean,
Exactly. Exactly. And just always remember that you're the one singing it. So you are in control
absolutely,
of what
Alanna.
you choose to do. But overall, it was a gorgeous performance. And let me say this right now so that I don't have to keep saying it. Come on, production budget. Come on.
At least we ain't putting
Ain't
crazy
this look?
girl
No,
interrupted.
no, it looked rich tonight. Y'all looked
No,
rich.
there's one
Y'all
scene,
looked
and I'll
rich
talk about
tonight.
that. I thought,
Okay, but
yeah,
as
as
a
a
whole,
whole,
y'all
it
look
looked
rich
great.
tonight.
I just
They
need
look
him off that
rich.
roof. That's our common theme tonight. It was just so good. I just need him off that roof. Okay.